Welcome to another episode of Convincing Numbers. If the Broncos are to claw their way out of the lower echelon of NFL teams, they must hit big on another draft class, just as they did in 2018. Imagine a team with elite players at the most important positions. This 4-round mock draft is the prescription to cure the Broncos' ills of the past 2 seasons, and I have 4 numbers to convince you why. The first number, 2. The NFL is a savage business, and unless Joe Flacco leads the team to a Super Bowl, it is highly likely he is gone in 2 years. He will be in the back half of his 30s, and in 2021 he carries a top 10 cap hit at $24 million. John Elway must be bold to prepare for the void that is coming at quarterback and succeed in where he has struggled, finding the future director of the offense. This is why in the first round the Broncos will select Drew Lock. On the Broncos' radar since the onset of the offseason, he has the physical and mental tools to succeed in the NFL. With the proper tutelage, he can be a Super Bowl caliber quarterback and the face of the franchise. The next numbers, 77. 77% of teams who rank in the top 3 in pass defense and have at least 425 rushing attempts make the playoffs. The Broncos have a solid duo to tote the rock, but the jury is still out on whether or not they did enough to move their pass defense from 20th to the top 3. In the second round, they will select Justin Layne. Layne has the physical traits to become a solid starter in the NFL, but will need some development. However, he is not a Brendan Langley type project, and he can contribute in year 1. The next number, 9. 9 sacks by the Broncos' interior defensive line last season. This is a massive drop from their Super Bowl 50 season when they doubled that number. The Broncos must find an interior pass rush in the draft by selecting a defensive lineman with the athletic ability to be a disruptive force in the middle of the line. In the third round, they will select Rennell Wren. He's an intriguing prospect. Gifted athletically, he showcased some impressive skills at the NFL Combine while measuring 6'5" and weighing just shy of 320 pounds. If he can add more pass rush moves to his repertoire, he will be a force in the middle. Finally, the number 3. As in 3 touchdowns scored by all tight ends on the Broncos roster last season. This is an alarming lack of production. The team must get a tight end who can stretch the field and be a red zone threat. So in the 4th round, the Broncos will draft Josh Oliver. Oliver is going to be a mid-round gem. He has the height and leaping ability to be the red zone threat the Broncos need on day 1. For Mile High Huddle and 24/7 Sports, I'm Thomas Hall.